Welcome to Divine Love Tarot. I want to thank you and welcome you to my channel, whether it's your first time here or you return viewer or subscriber. I hope that this message resonates and helps you in some way. If you find that it doesn't, just keep in mind that this is a general reading and they do not resonate for everyone. And you may want to check out your moon sign, your rising sign, or even your Venus sign, because sometimes those are more prominent in your chart. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into your reading. Hey there, Taurus, and welcome to your April 2019 relationship reading. Happy birthday to all my April Tauruses, okay, guys? Hope you guys enjoy your birthdays and do something fun and special, all right? Let's go ahead and get into this relationship reading. Just reiterating, it is a relationship, so there should be someone else that you have in mind when you come to this reading. If there's no one in the picture right now, then just wait a while. I'll be uploading the singles readings, okay? So those readings will help you determine if love is coming in or what kinds of things you need to focus on within yourself and, you know, in the meantime and in between time. All right, so back to this reading. This is from my relationship. So that could be serious. It could be marriage, long distance. Could be you just met someone and you're trying to see what the vibe is between the two of you. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. First card is going to represent the current energy of this particular relationship or this situation. Ooh, the Tower. Okay. Is you ain't gonna be my baby. All right, next card represents what the other person is thinking. 9 of Wands. Next card represents what they're feeling. 4 of Cups. Next card represents what they're showing you. 7 of Wands. What you're showing, Page of Swords. What you're feeling, Ace of Cups in the reverse. And what you're thinking, King of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so let me go ahead. I'm going to pull the clarifiers at the beginning, just to get a full picture before we get started. And then at the end of this reading, I'm going to pull a Romance Angel Oracle card for a final message. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it with these clarifiers. What's going on with this Tower moment? You guys, 9 of Wands in the reverse. All right, 10 of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Wands. The Lovers. Justice. 10 of Swords. Okay, Taurus, so it seems like the shit has hit the fan for you guys, okay? Or it's about to, okay? April is about to be very rocky for this relationship. For some of you, it's not necessarily bad. Something's shaking things up. The Tower, you know, tells us that something's going to happen, all right? And it's going to change things forever. And it happens just very suddenly, okay? Very disruptive. Now, for some of you, this could be a love at first sight type situation. So that's a small percentage, okay? That's not the main idea, I think, for everybody who's watching this video. But for those of you, you've just met someone and you feel like you're already in love, okay? And you cannot believe it. It's totally caught you off guard and you're like, WTF, like, who does this happen to? This never happens to me. Okay, but also, though, we're clarifying that we've got the 9 of Wands in the reverse, which means that there's some obstacles to this situation. Okay. Now, for those of you who haven't just met someone and fallen madly in love, yeah, something happened, something big. For some of you, this could be a breakup, okay? For some of you, if this is not a breakup, then this is definitely something unexpected, okay? Again, something that has to do with an obstacle, some type of You know, you guys are either at odds with each other with this Nine of Wands. It's like someone, either one of you is ready to throw in the towel with this situation. I'm kind of seeing, though, for some of you, it's like you guys threw in the towel, but either one of you or both of you hasn't quite walked away, or you're not willing to walk away. It's almost like you felt like the only way to resolve the situation was to end everything, but your guys still standing there, if that makes any sense. All right, so let me go ahead and get into the reading, and then we'll see as we go along what the heck is really going on. Right, so here we go with this other person. Okay, well, Taurus, they are thinking that they want to kind of fight for this a little bit more, okay? And they've got a little bit more, like yeah, it's bad, okay? I'm not going to say that it's not bad, but they do have a little bit of fight left in them. And I feel like the reason why they have this fight is because they rise to the occasion when it comes to adversity, okay? Don't show them a mountain, and tell them they can't climb it, or they can't cross it, or they can't get over it, okay? And the reason why they want to fight is because they feel like they can have a family with you. They feel like, whether this is them fighting for your family, if you're in a marriage or a committed relationship, if there's children involved, they're fighting for that. If that's not the case, they're fighting because they really feel like this is something worth fighting for, okay? That you're a person of value to them, okay? Now, what are they feeling? I think they feel like you're taking the situation for granted, or you've taken them for granted, okay? With the Four of Cups, no, they're not satisfied with how things are. You know what I'm saying? They're not fighting for it because they're satisfied with how things are right now. They're fighting for it because they feel like it's worth it. Yeah, things are not great right now, but they feel like it's worth it to try, okay? And this is just how they feel. I'm not telling you how you're supposed to feel, Taurus, because you look like you're just like, look. But we'll get to you in a minute. They're also feeling like a little bit wary, okay? They're sad. They are kind of longing for more in the situation. You know, they're feeling a little bit insecure about this. Now, whether they think that this is a good situation or that this is worth fighting for, everyone's got their feelings, okay? So this person's feelings are a little bit bruised right now, but not to the point where they can't, you know, not to the point where I feel like it's a complete loss. Yeah, they know the situation could deal with some stability, definitely. And they feel like the situation is causing a little bit of unhappiness. But, you know, time heals wounds. All relationships go through, you know, bumps and hiccups and all that type of stuff, okay? What are they showing you? They're a little bit confused. All right? They're a little bit confused. They're feeling a little bit vulnerable. You know, they don't want to fight with you anymore. Definitely. They don't want to fight. They want to fight for you, but they don't want to fight with you. Okay? And here with this Page of Wands, they're going to tell you. I feel like this person is definitely going to tell you how they feel. All right? They're going to tell you. They're going to they're going to want to talk. They're going to want to have a conversation. They're definitely going to let you know. Okay? What are you showing? Well, you're like, you know what? You got something to say? That's great, because I got something to tell you too. But I feel like you're a little bit more spicy, Taurus. Like, whatever it is coming out, you're ready. Yeah, you're ready to talk about it, and you might be ready to argue a little bit too. You're like, yeah, let's talk. You're ready to fight. You're still in fight mode, I feel like, Taurus. You're just like, yeah, I'm ready. Because whatever it was, you know, this tower moment, I don't know what this tower moment is in your particular situation, but it's got you all riled up. It's like a snowball, you know, a snow globe, I should say, when you shake it up and then it's like it's snowing or it's raining or whatever it's doing inside. This tower moment has shaken you up, Taurus, and you're just like, you've got your dukes up because you don't know what's going on, but you're not going to be taken down. You're like, look, I'm ready. But also, we've got the Lover's card and what you're showing. So even though you're fighting and you're bickering and your mouth is saying one thing, maybe your body language is showing something completely different. Maybe your actions, what you do for this person, is still saying that you love them. Okay? So again, you know, whether or not you said you want to throw in the towel, you're still here. You're still standing here. So you're still showing me that you love me. For others of you, you are showing that you got options, okay? You're letting this other person know, listen, I've got other options. So whatever happened here and they're willing to fight for it, you're like, yeah, I hope you're willing to fight for it because I've got my eye over here and possibly over there, okay? So that's going to resonate for some of you also. But for others of you, maybe you retreated, you know, maybe this tower moment, you know, for some of you, it could have been the end of a situation and now you're showing up and you're like, yeah, okay, maybe you ignored the person for a while to get over it because you were really hurt by it. And so it's you being there, okay? You're there and you're there with your trust and your integrity. You know, you're willing to fight, but you want to fight fair. You don't want to be manipulated. You don't want to be, and I see this manipulation in your thoughts, okay? Some of you, yeah, God, you know what? I've been trying not to curse in my readings, but you know what? That's just who I am. You're really feeling fucked up about this situation, Taurus. And you feel like you're tired of always getting hurt. You're tired of feeling hurt. Whether it's by this person, whether it's relationships in general, you want justice. You want things to be fair. You also want to clear the air, okay? And so you're going to let this person know how you feel about the situation with this Page of Swords and with this Ace of Cups and the Justice. So yeah, they're going to have to stand down, okay? Stand down, soldier, because you're going to step up and you're going to let them know exactly what it is. And here in your thoughts, you're concerned that this person is manipulating you, which is causing the bullshit, which is causing the disappointment. All right. So I feel like it's one of those the boy who cried wolf type situation. I feel like this other person has cried wolf one too many times. And now you're calling them out. You're like, okay, well, bark. Okay. You're crying wolf. I want to hear some bark. I want to hear a howl, something. Okay. So this person, you know, whether they're all in their feelings because they're feeling rejected by you or because you're finally taking a stand for yourself, Taurus, if they're willing to fight for it, they're really going to have to fight because that's what you want at this point. Okay, you're here for the fight, but you're also here for the action. You're like, you want all the smoke in this situation with this person. Okay, you really want them to put put the money where your mouth is, basically. All right, so you say you want things to work. Well, strap up. Let's go. Time to get to work. If you guys could see me, like whatever Taurus is out there, your head is like shaking and twirling, going. You're like, yeah, bring it. This is good though. This is good. You're like, listen, if you talking all that jazz, this sounds great, but if you want me and you're willing to fight for me, then put your boxing gloves on, dude. Let's go. All right, guys. Now that I've done with all the theatrics, let's go ahead. I'm gonna pull the Angel Oracle card for this final message. And what I do want to say, Taurus, is don't let the disappointment take you out of the game. Okay? In your thoughts, I feel like you're very bitter about the situation, and I understand you're hurt, but don't keep reliving that hurt. Don't keep revisiting whatever it was that hurt you, okay? Because you got to move on. You got to move on. And if you're ready to end the situation with this person, then end it. And, you know, you can end it with love because we're trying to do everything from a place of love. It doesn't matter what we think or what we feel, okay? But if this is something where you do want to work with this person, by all means, let them fight for you. Let them work for you. I'm down with that. But don't succumb to the bitterness of disappointment, all right? That's all I'm asking. because that's a nasty. It's not a good taste. It's not a good look, and it's like a trickle down effect. It slowly poisons you, which then poisons the relationship. All right. So let's go ahead and see what the angels have to say about all of this. And we get free yourself. It's time to take back control of your love life. Okay. So I'm going to read from the book to see what free yourself is saying. And it says, like the unicorn in the image on this card, you may be feeling trapped. Perhaps you've relinquished control to someone else, or maybe you feel smothered in your career or your relationship. As you tune into yourself, you'll sense the specific areas where this message applies to you. You can even ask yourself, in what ways do I feel limited or constrained? Trust the answers you receive. This card comes to you from the romance angels because they've heard your call for great love. To experience passion, though, you must first allow yourself to feel deep emotions. In doing so, you may come up against areas of life where you harbor discontent, right? I just said to you, do not get stuck in the disappointment and the bitterness. Simply by acknowledging these areas, you bring light to the situation and you allow room for the angels to help you. As you commit to taking back control of your life, your feelings will naturally thaw and reawaken. This leads to greater capacity to love yourself, your partner, and your experiences. All right. At the bottom of the deck, it says, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. All right, so for some reason this month I'm feeling like doing this 2 cards instead of 1, and it is what it is. You received this card because some action steps on your part are necessary in order for your prayers about your love life to be answered. The angels have opened the doors for you, and now it's time for you to walk through them. The first thing that comes to mind with respect to taking action is a good starting place for you. When you ask for spiritual help, you always receive it. Often this help comes in the form of intuitive guidance, which consists of repetitive feelings and thoughts. You get the sense that you should do this or that. You receive this card as a nudge to actually take action. You'll then receive the next piece of the puzzle, meaning another intuitive message about what to do. If you like, you can ask the angels to give you the motivation, courage, time, and energy to take these steps. You know that each one brings you closer upon the pathway to great love. All right, so here we have it, so you guys, some of you are in a situation where, I think you're being really tested. And so part of taking back control over a situation that has gone too far is to be honest, okay? You have that opportunity to have that honesty. But you also have to continue to put in the effort, right? And so again, when I say don't let the disappointment and the bitterness eat away at you, right now, the repetitive thoughts in your mind are very negative and you're focusing on the hurt. So maybe that's what you need to express, all right? Express to this person how much they've hurt you, all right, how badly it went, and whether you need some time to get over that hurt or whether you need whatever it is that you need in order to move forward, be honest about that, okay? And the message that started last month, and I feel like it continues, is once again, if you are in a true relationship, right, being honest shall never jeopardize the relationship. Being honest about how you feel and being honest about your needs should never jeopardize it. So if you're afraid to be honest with a person, you really got to question yourself and you really have to question that relationship. Is this the right relationship for you if you feel like you can't be honest about what you need or what you feel? Okay, guys? So Taurus, that has been your April reading. Again, not again, but as I say, you guys can hit me up if you would like a more personal reading. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel so that you don't miss any of my videos. And let me know in the comments what's going on with you, okay? Who are you fighting? What happened? What was the Tower moment? Was it a realization that you needed to be honest and you needed to speak up for yourself and that you needed to take the power back in your situation, or did something really happen? All right, guys, let me know, and I will see you guys at the next reading. Bye, Taurus.